What's going on, Recovery fam? It's Aaron here again. Just checking in with you guys. I'm not even gonna lie, I had a really late start to the day. I don't even want to mention how late, like 12 p.m. late. I don't know what it was. Like I fell asleep pretty early last night. I ended up passing out super early and woke up at like 3 in the morning, feeling super weird, like not knowing like where I was, or I knew where I was, but I like had no idea I'd fallen asleep, and I was still like in all my clothes. It was just weird. Um, it was nice though because I really fell asleep. To be honest with you, my sleep has still been kind of rocky. Um, it's just nice, at this point to be able to like get a little bit of sleep, or really get some regular sleep. It had been a while. Um, but it's no fun to wake up that early, especially when I had planned things for today. Um, maybe I'll still tackle those plans. I don't know. Anyways, I kind of wanted to make this video about um, what's the worst part of withdrawal. What people are wondering. People that are still watching these videos, that they're curious. People that have never gone through withdrawal. Um, it's going to be subjective. Any different video you watch, you're probably going to get a different answer here. So this is me personally. What was the worst part of withdrawal for me? And it's so hard to pinpoint just one, because it's all horrible. I mean, even before you withdraw, it's not fun. But I have to say, the restlessness at night, is usually what makes people break. Not only that, you know what I mean? Like the emotional, honestly, just as hard as that is after you've detoxed, the emotional bout that's to come, that I'm still kind of dealing with. But I guess like in acute detox, acute withdrawal, restlessness has got to be the worst. And there is no easy way to make that go away. No matter what you do, I don't care what you do, whether you overdose on Benadryl or overdose on Imodium. A lot of people will say that, go get Imodium, whether it be liquid or the pill form, because it is kind of like an opiate, I guess. But it doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier. It attaches to things in the stomach, I guess, and it does help a little bit, a very, very, very minuscule amount. But I think the consequences from that are worse than just dealing with it. You're already probably struggling going to the bathroom, right? Imodium is to help the symptoms of diarrhea. I mean, that's what Imodium is technically for. So when you overdose on loperamide, whatever, you're backing yourself up even more, and you're gonna have to pay that price. So do what you got to do, I guess, but I don't suggest doing that. A lot of people will say for the restlessness, put bars of Irish Spring under your bed at night, by your feet, by your legs. Call me crazy. I mean, I've honestly never done this. I almost wish I would have to see if it really works, but I've heard a lot of people, majority of people, say that it works. You know what I mean? And why not try? Go spend 50 cents or $1 on 2 bars of soap, and maybe sleep a little bit at night. I think that's worth it. Magnesium is a great supplement to help restlessness. It's bananas or just the supplement or both. You're gonna really want to stock your body up on not only the magnesium but other vitamins, just to help all your symptoms of withdrawal. Vitamin C is a huge one. People swear by taking pretty large doses of vitamin C. I agree with that. Find what works for you in that realm. Some people take a lot of vitamin C, like thousands of milligrams a day, and they swear that it gets them through their withdrawal. Um, that's another thing I've never done. I usually take like about 1,000 milligrams a day. I just do that every day, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it helps. But really, the only way to get through this is realizing that there is no way to make it completely go away. without taking more opiates. If you're a chronic relapser, like I was, like I am, you might want to consider getting on Suboxone. I'm never going to get on here and suggest methadone, and I don't even like getting on here and suggesting Suboxone. It's a really hard to get off of, harder than any other opiate. But if it prevents you from putting a needle in your arm and living that life every day, I say go for it. You be the judge on that, though. Don't let one person on YouTube dictate what everything you do in your recovery. There's things you can do. The main one is going to be being mentally ready, being mentally prepared, knowing this isn't going to be fun, and somehow keeping your eyes on the prize of this is going to get better. It is going to go away. It might take a few days. It might take a week. It might take 2 weeks. It's probably going to take more than that. It's probably going to take about a month if you're using like I was. I'm like reaching about my month mark. I haven't counted days. I feel like that's helped me. Some people it helps to count days. So I don't know exactly where I'm at, but it's getting somewhat close to a month, I guess. And I'm still dealing with little physical symptoms here and there, but it's mostly mental at this point. And that's really a hard part for me to get through. Actually, I had a really good talk with my dad yesterday. We just kind of communicated, We haven't really been communicating very well. And he just kind of asked me to come talk to him, and it was really nice, We just kind of told him where I was, what's going on. That's another thing that's going to really help is communicating with people, letting them know what you're going through. You have to tell somebody. Anyways, and that was kind of going to be my goal for today, was to, after I talked to my dad, I really realized, I need to do something like other than this to, start handling the underlying issues of like why I even started using in the first place. I have major anxiety. I have major anxiety that ends up leading into depression. And I'm like not a depressed person. You know what I mean? I like to get up and do stuff throughout the day and this and that, but sometimes it just overcomes, you know what I mean? And it's something you can't control if you're in my shoes, at least. And I know there's a million other people out there that are the same way. You know what I mean? And I'm at that point now where it's like, do I want to go to a psychiatrist and say, look, I have panic attacks and anxiety and it prevents me from doing things that I need to do? Do I want to do that and possibly get stuck on even worse medication than opiates? I don't know. I've never taken anxiety medication or depression medication. I've never tried that. You know what I mean? I've never taken Xanax or anything like that in my life. Never once. It's just never like appealed to me, I guess. But I'm at that point now where it's like the appeal part doesn't mean anything to me. It's like just living a normal life is what means something to me. So I'm at kind of a crossroads right now. I think I am going to try and get in somewhere just to talk to somebody and go from there. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But I'm just trying to be really careful right now, I'm still in a really fragile place. And that's another thing to remember, when you're going through your detox and just through your journey, to realize that that's what it is. It's a journey. It really isn't a destination. That's one thing I always went wrong with. I would, get a week in, maybe 2 weeks in and think, well, I'm here now. Why don't I feel great? Why isn't everything all perfect? It's because it's a journey. And it's taken me a long time to learn that. That's pretty much it. Just kind of wanted to give a little bit of tips to somebody that's wondering about withdrawal and maybe how to deal with some of the worst symptoms for people, and that's about it. Side note, I'm not going to lie, after I made the video yesterday, I just kind of like chilled with my family and just kind of took a break from everything. I'm back on it. It was only really a few hour break, like a night, but anyways, I'm back on it. That's it. just want to get this video up. I got love for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. It just really helps me out. It just really helps, and like the video if you can. It just helps more people see the videos, and we're just reaching more people that way. So if you can, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you want. And if you haven't already yet, you are subscribed, go ahead and click the little bell on the right of the subscribe button and get notified every time I upload. That's it. Much love, you guys. Recovery fam all day. I'm out.